The shop today. Got a few goodies for you guys to see. A lot of furniture made. Like, holy smokes, we are so busy. It's a good thing. A lot of people talk about the economy kind of being going to shit right now, and it's not. At least not if you're in the furniture business. Very busy right now. A lot of custom work, a lot of bread and butter work, which is fine. I'll show you guys what I got going on here. And again, good vibes. You know, a lot of good things going on here. So let me flip my camera in here, back in the kind of back in the assembly shop here. Okay, so we got a double curve vanity working on right here. This is an 80-incher, about 34 inches tall, and this is going to be 2 units because of the nature of delivering it, right? Something so large has to come in 2 pieces. So this center section will have drawers right here, and then it'll be attached to this unit. You'll be able to bring this one unit, bring in the other unit, and then you'll be able to screw them together, pop the drawers back in there, and one person can then deliver that vanity, which is kind of the intent of why we're doing it. We got Buddy Bob Studios in here, man. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Happy Friday. And yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got going on, man. So anyway, these are of course curved. I'm gonna do a video if anyone's watching right now. I'm doing a video on how I make the curved doors for these vanities. So if you guys want to know how to do that, I'll have that video. I also just put up a video about this really kick-ass crotch mahogany credenza that I built. I did a video on how to install the hardware. We manufacture these giant lion head door knocks. Pretty awesome. Anyway, I did a video on how I install that, kind of give you guys a little kind of sneak peek on how that whole thing works. But it's cool. It's a cool project, and I'm real proud of it. It's a beautiful piece. So okay, more things. So we got this beautiful tall boy that we're working on here. I probably sell, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these a year. I don't sell a ton of them. Not a lot of people make tall boys, but you can see just a ton of freaking drawers. You know, 12 drawers in this thing, and they're super popular. I think we sell those for about $8 a pop, and they're very nice once they're done. So it looks like Nazar's got to build the top here. He's got some of the trim work going on. We got some of the decorative detail work is done as well. And you can see, of course, all the feet have really nice, intricate. This is all done by hand. You know, so anyway, that's one of the things we do here. We make a lot of things by hand. It's really important to me that we are makers of fine furniture. We don't just CNC cut things or have other people outsource some. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about a company. I told my wife I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll talk about this company that is basically talking about how they hand make stuff and how they, you know, put so much work into their product. And the truth is they're doing all slave labor, you know, and their advertisement is so disgusting, and it really bothers me as an American furniture maker. So, you know, I'm not going to pine on about that. Okay, more stuff here. So Blue Bunny says, see, how many more watch hours do you need in order to get monetized? I need, I think I need 900. I might need less than 900 at this point. I'm getting close. I noticed that the views are really starting to move on my videos. When I put out more like lives, it really helps to move the videos, but it seems like more people are now watching the furniture making stuff. So I don't know if it's because I'm putting out shorts. I don't know what the deal is, but the hours are really starting to move. So we'll kind of have to see how this goes. More people coming in. See, this is lit. You look like my professor. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, just a freaking old woodworker here. So anyway, let's go back around. And like I said, I'll interact with people. Let me run you guys through kind of what we're building here. So anyway, yeah, cool tall boy. Like I said, sell probably 5 or 6 of these a year. These go for about $8 a pop. They're really freaking heavy. There's so many slides in here. One of the cool things about modern furniture is we have modern slides, right? So you got these nice Blum undermount slides. You can see the side of drawer boxes, which our customers really like. Looks like Zara doesn't have all these installed yet. But really nice looking piece, okay? So bread and butter furniture. I'm always telling you guys that if you want to get in the furniture space, anyone that tells you that custom furniture is how you get rich, it's not. It's bread and butter work, okay? And there's 4 credenzas here. So we got a 100-incher, we got 80-incher, and then we've got some 40-inchers, and then Nazar's got more of this stuff going on over here. And again, more 80 inches along here, and this is where all the money is made, right? Every single one of these is like 5 or 6 grand. Our 100-footers are, I think they're 7 or 8 grand. And this is how you make the money, guys. Like, it's really important that you guys understand that. Other things we got going on. So I got this massive 15-foot table that has crotch mahogany on it, right? So it's a big monster. I'm waiting for my big load of mahogany lumber to come in so that we can line the outside of this massive table with mahogany and then do our finish work on this stuff. So we got a couple spots on our table here where I've noticed that the veneer is lifting just a tiny bit. Of course, I can't feel them right at the moment. Right here, so you got a little bubble. So we're gonna have to go through this entire table and make sure there's no bubbling. And we'll do that with super glue and syringes, right? So syringes will go through this veneer. You guys can kind of see that bubbling up. So we gotta go through and fix this entire thing, and then we'll clear coat this massive 15-foot table, and it'll be stunning. Like I said, I'll show you guys what the pedestals look like because I've already got those done. So, okay, more things got going on. This table project's massive. It's the last piece in a large collection of furniture that I did for somebody. That's all crossed mahogany furniture. It's a really, really cool project. I was really glad I was able to do it. So I'm gonna finish this thing up and get it done. Other things we got going on, I got a new dust collector finally. So I took our sander, moved it from the back shop to the front shop here. We finally got ourselves a dust collector hooked up to it. So we're modern now. We don't have to walk back and forth, which is amazing. Probably saves me an hour or two on every cabinet because we don't have to dick with all the doors anymore. So other projects we got going on. So this is a giant 8-foot sideboard that I have to tone. The top is toned, but the bottom is screwed. So I have to basically sand it down and then mix up some stain, and I'm gonna have to tone this thing and get it to be the right color so that it matches this. So that's my project for the weekend. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. But this is going out to the Martha's Vineyard. So we got to get it right because trying to go out there and fix things is just a pain in the butt. Not the easiest place in the world to get to. So we're gonna make sure we get that thing right. So here we'll go back to the wood shop now, the back wood shop, I should say. Back wood shop. So more curved furniture, curved vanities. I'm always building lots of curved stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video on how I do my curved drawers, and I'll do a video on how to do a curved vanity at some point. This is a giant Dorothy Draper credenza that I'm building right now. This is for me. Remember when Kindle threatened to sue me because I was making these? I was selling more of them than they were, and they got all fucking bent out of shape. But anyway, I don't blame them one bit. But anyway, this is for me. This is dope. Dorothy Drapers generally never have doors, but as you can see, mine has doors, which is pretty awesome. You can see that I made some mistakes. I drilled through my spot here, so I had to build out the back side, which you guys can see over here. Add a piece of 1/4 inch in there. I just didn't think about it. It was my mistake. Anyway, I got that taken care of, and it's gonna be a pretty sick piece. We got a base. The base is just fit together with some dominoes. It's not even glued up, but should have that thing done here pretty soon. I'm waiting on some large cherry wood to come in so I can build all my drawers. But then I got more fronts here, right? And I build all these with my pin router. I'm showing you guys pin router. I got a video on my stream or on my channel about how I build these with a pin router. So anyway, pretty cool, but these some nightstands for my living room downstairs. So I'm excited to get that done. So I got that going on. Let's see here, what else I got in the back shop? I'm sure what else I got going on in the back shop. Lots of, actually I just got a ton of material. I've just got so many things to build. I'm super behind. Let's go into final assembly real quick. I'm running you guys into final assembly, or excuse me, paint. That'll run you to final assembly. Then we're gonna go to the back shipping area where I've got a bunch of furniture that's ready to go out, so you guys will like all that. So, okay, paint department. So paint department, what do we got here? We got lots of stuff that's just primed and being ready to be painted. So this is a bunch of parts off of a big desk that a client sent us from, actually like Wayfair. It's like a brand new desk. They just wanted us to paint it for them. This was painted the wrong color, so you can see that it's been sanded. And again, when you spray lacquer, you can spray lacquer right over existing lacquer. You just need a 320 sand it. And of course, it must have had some kind of a defect there, so they got that fixed. But you could spray right over the top of lacquer. You can see here again, probably had a little bit of a high spot there. They sanded it down nice and flat, but you can see how smooth that finishes. That's 320 sanding, flat block sanding. So the guys do a really good job. And you'll notice that we always, of course, mask off all of our drawers, and we part mark everything. Every drawer is part marked. Every part is part marked, and they all go into totes. All the, like the hardware, hinges, slides, stops, whatever, goes into a big tote, and that's kind of how we do that. So more stuff in here. Again, more bread and butter furniture. I'm always showing you guys the credenzas. We always build tons of these credenzas. And this is some vintage stuff. Looks like some kind of vintage stuff going on there. But we got that going on. So over here, this is goes to the client that has a big 15-foot table. This is a giant 8-foot credenza that has one door and then has three doors, in the middle. Kind of a unique setup, but that's pretty cool. We got some big brass chunky stuff that goes on here. I need to get that done. And again, more credenzas. Guys, I always got credenzas. That's where the money's made. And this is another part of that desk that that client just sent us. Again, it was just, it was in the box and everything. So, all right, over here, I got, let's see here, this is the pedestals for that giant table that I was showing you guys. So you can see how this is figured mahogany. So it's very nice. It's about $890 a sheet. So pretty pricey, but the final result is beautiful. And then what we're gonna have going on here is, this is trim that is gold leafed, right? So that gold leaf trim is then gonna go in there, something kind of like that. And should look pretty slick when it's all said and done. So it's gonna take a lot of work, but again, the client paid a shit ton of money for this thing, so it's we need to give them something that's pretty special. So that's kind of what I got going on there. Okay, what else am I gonna show you guys? Okay, come back in here to final assembly. See what we got going on here. I think we just got Manuel in here. We got people working overtime because it's busy. Final assembly is empty because everything is in shipping right now. So lots of stuff on the side that's for sale, but it's like Manuel's putting this china cabinet together over here. It's a green faux bamboo china cabinet. Needs to go out, and of course we got broken glass, so we got to order new glass. But looks pretty nice, right? The finish is pretty good. Come on here on the side. There's a B surface. Pretty good. You guys can see my bald head there, and it's pretty nice. A nice giant chunky lion head hardware. Seems like everyone wants that lion head hardware now, but anyway, so that's kind of what the lacquer finish looks like. That's what people like. They really like that nice, beautiful finish where you can see yourself. So anyway, got that going on. Okay, let's walk you guys back to final assembly, and then I've got to go pick up my wife. So kind of be a short stream today. I got a couple cool things coming up. I'm going to do a conversation about how AI is going to bring about the artisan revolution, basically. So if you're a maker of things and you're good at it and you're in demand, AI is going to generate a lot more sales for you. It's going to generate a lot more customers for you. It's going to be fantastic. And there's going to be a lot more millionaires and billionaires, which are going to be the people that are going to end up buying all of your guys' shit. So if you are good at it, got a good business, like I said, I think sky's the limit, guys. Like, I'm super excited about AI. I don't like seeing people lose their jobs, but basically a bunch of pencil pushers and email writers, they're going to lose their jobs. People that crunch numbers are going to lose their jobs. The people that make shit, we've had our jobs outsourced for 30 years now. It's time to get paid, so I'm fully expecting to get paid. Okay, back here, all right, we're in the shipping area, right? Yeah, kind of the shipping area. We also do our photographs. So in here, got a couple of nightstands, little petite ones, really nice. These beautiful ruby dressers. Ruby is just such a popular color right now. Got this nice little tall boy here. Close this off here. Look how pretty that is, guys. Great color, great color. Beautiful hardware. We manufacture our own hardware. This I don't think is ours though, but I was telling you guys about additional ways to make money. Hardware's a good one. So there I am some more. So flip back over here. We got some nice sideboards here. Again, all our hardware. We make all this hardware. And again, sorry about the light, guys. Kind of looking directly in there. We got more beautiful pink pieces there. So it's pretty nice. This is, I believe this color is Old Navy. So it's a pretty nice looking color. This is Salmonberry. Real pretty color as well. And yeah, I really like that. So we could do our picture room. We got this thing, it's been here forever. I guess it's finally going to go to Mississippi. So I can get that thing out of here. But pretty nice looking piece, right? So Faux Bamboo china cabinets are real popular. Everyone seems to like them. Look at this thing. Some kind of a frickin' turn of the century looking steampunk kind of furniture or something. Definitely kind of wild. But again, painted in salmonberry, real popular color. But look at the detail, really cool. So my wife's always buying goofy shit like this. It's probably something she bought and it'll just sit back here forever. But whatever, man. We got some sick chairs in here. I guess we're gonna paint these. So like some, what is this? Some swans or something on there. I don't know what you call those things, but pretty cool. Anyway, built this desk. So this is a replica of a Henredon 72 by 36 inch executive style desk. So I build these, I probably build 2 of these a year. I don't build very many of them, but massive drawers. I mean, just massive cabinet. It's just a lot of surface area on here. All this hardware we manufacture. So yeah, we sell all that stuff. But again, nice color. And this one's satin. This is a satin color. So you're not gonna have the shine that you get with our regular gloss. But check that thing out, man. Pretty cool, huh? And again, tip for anyone that builds desks, build it in sections. So you got 1 pedestal, 2 pedestals, and you got a top assembly. And you do that so you can get these things in and out of apartments, old elevators, and they can go a lot of cool places. Because the truth is that the people that can afford something like this, they live in high rises in New York. They live in apartments and condos in Miami. They live in Boston, places like that, and a lot of old world places. And so you need to be able to take your furniture apart so that it can be delivered. So good little tip for everyone there. All right, running back in here, we got more furniture back in this room. Flip this around. So this thing sold, but then I guess the client didn't want it, so my wife refunded her. We couldn't get the right kind of marble, so we're gonna make a new top for this. We can make it out of wood, lacquer it. We got, look at this freaking sideboard. Holy shit, this thing is so big. It's one of the biggest sideboards I've ever seen. You know, just real fat. That's gotta be what, 26 inches? That's, I mean, how deep is that? Holy smokes, put a tape measure on there. 26 inches deep. And that's insane. But great color. Again, look at that, guys. More bread and butter furniture. $4,000, that's probably $4,000 for that one. You know, just sell tons of those things. Curved furniture, pretty sick. Let's see what we got going on back here. Some kind of, oh, this is just a serpentine dresser. Again, the color's salmonberry. So anyway, so that's kind of what we got going on here today. So again, guys, I got to run to get my wife, and I wanted to do a stream. I hadn't done one in a little bit. But again, more streams coming down the pipeline. I'm doing some lives. We're going to talk about AI and making things, how the artisan economy is getting ready to hit as a lot of white-collar people lose their jobs. There's going to be a lot more millionaires created with AI. I hate to say it, but that's what's getting ready to happen. A lot of customers out there. And if you make something, you're going to have a job. You know, it's just all there is to it. You got to make something. You got to be in sales. You have to basically create your own job and create a product that people really want. And that's going to be the game, you know? So anywho, so we don't have a ton of comments today. So I appreciate everyone hanging out for the quick one. I'll try to do more stuff, show you guys kind of some more things I got going on, projects I got coming on the pipeline. I showed you guys the credenzas. We got a couple of vanities we got to build. I've got some pretty sick credenzas coming up, another dining table, more Dorothy Draper furniture. What else? Getting ready to do a kitchen for my wife. We're redoing the kitchen in our house. Our house is kind of becoming, I don't know what you call it, like do this project, make money. Do that project, make money. Use it for advertising. It's like a circular funnel thing for our business and our home. And there's a lot of back tax related stuff that you can do when you use your home to promote your business. So we got a lot of that coming up. So a lot of cool things going on. So anyway, guys, quick stream. Sorry for not hanging out too long, but everyone, you guys have a great weekend, and I will be chatting with you probably tomorrow.